Hi, my name's Josh. I'm from Newcastle and I'm the owner and director of Newcastle Fitness Club. I left school when I was 16, started working in banking and worked within business banking for Barclays for a little while. When having discussions with others, started talking about my passion for fitness and how I loved working out. And then that led to me doing my personal training qualification. When I opened the initial facilities in a really small space, I always knew there was going to be a ceiling within that premises in terms of how many members we could take. And I knew I wanted to get a larger location where I could grow the business, start hiring people, and actually, eventually, when I do have a week or two away, the business runs completely as normal. So I was always on the lookout for bigger premises. Finally, this place came up that we're in now, and I knew it was going to take a decent chunk of funding to really get the layout I wanted, get the equipment I wanted. Luckily, when doing my research, I came across you guys.
My name's Rory Stobo. I'm from Business Enterprise Fund Northeast. Josh's story is really interesting because, like so many other people, he had career plans that were disrupted by the pandemic, but what he's done is he's channeled that disruption into a business that is bringing people together, that is getting them excited about their health. That is social impact in action. And as funding partners, we want to get that message out there. Yes, there is risk involved in setting up your own business, but there's also support like the Startup Loans Program, and there's people on your side who want to help you make it a reality.
In November, we opened with 70 members. We're now at 115 recurring members. We're starting to take on staff members, so we've got a couple of part-time staff members, hopefully take a full-time staff member on. We've got a whole upstairs in this premises, which we've got one physio room rented out, but the rest of it hasn't even been renovated yet. So, putting a bit of thought into that and working out how we can expand upstairs and potentially get some further income coming in. For anyone thinking about starting their own business, I've got a massive amount of respect for anyone who's willing to attempt it. Ultimately, for a lot of businesses that are bootstrapped and having a startup on their own, working with business enterprise funding is the perfect thing to do, because for me, the interest was the lowest on the market. The monthly payments were by far the most affordable. And then the support that business enterprise fund always gave is so much more than any bank or any other business is going to give out there. So I could not recommend Business Enterprise Fund anymore to anyone because they were just fantastic from start to finish.